If you and I both have kids and we both start beating our kids at the same time and we're ruthless, abusive parents, and you stop a year before I stop, that doesn't make us not ruthless, abusive parents.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are good. Guys, today we're going to be reacting to Charlie puts race-baiting academic in her place. Guys, let's get right down to this.
I want to try to de-Balkanize America, right? I think.
Sure.
I think these kind of the creation.
Unless it's the Boy Scouts.
Well, but that's gender. Gender differences are completely important for formative reasons, sociological reasons.
Do you think that it's wrong to have international houses at these universities?
I don't love it. I'll be very honest. I don't.
Okay, well then that's consistent, and that's fine.
I think that if you come to America, I want you to try to participate in our attempt to be a multiracial republic, right? In the attempt. Like, I don't love the idea of hyphen America. I don't like this idea of Chinese American, Iranian American, African American. I want to try, albeit clumsy, to strive towards the idea that I'm an American. Like, I don't.
So I hear that, Charlie. And if I could just say this, I think this is such a crucial point. Part of, I think, why some Black people and other non-white people bristle a little bit at this idea that, you know, people like yourselves really want individuality and the ability to be your own person and not to be subsumed in stereotypes or groups or tribalism, is that the whole story, the whole narrative of advocating for yourself on the basis of your identity historically has been because by law, you weren't allowed to be an individual. By the Constitution, you were 3/5 of a person. By Jim Crow laws, you couldn't ride the same trains as whites or drink at the same water fountains. By redlining, you weren't allowed by law to live in the same neighborhoods as whites, or you at least weren't going to be granted a loan to be able to live in the same neighborhoods as whites. And many of those white neighborhoods had restrictive covenants in the lease that explicitly precluded Black people from living in those neighborhoods. And people wanted to be individuals. People wanted to be able to live where they wanted to live, go to school where they wanted to live, go to the hospital they wanted to go to, marry who they wanted to marry. And the literal laws of the United States of America said, no, you cannot do that. And so people started to advocate, okay, I'm Black and I don't have access to this privilege. I'm Asian and I don't have access to this. I'm Latino, I'm Chicano. And we had all of these movements to get people to be able to be individuals. So people bristle a little, I think, at this idea that the existence of advocacy along identity lines is to be balkanized. It's quite the opposite.
9 out of 13 states had abolished slavery by the Constitution. Northwest Ordinance had all new territories were free.
And what do you take from that? That America wasn't racist?
Not only that, we were the first country to abolish slavery, not just continue the practice of it. I mean, every other nation had slavery, including today. There's more slaves today than there were back then. Unfortunately, slavery is the norm, abolition is the exception, and America led the way.
Charlie, you have to understand, you're not an unintelligent person. You know that that's a logical fallacy.
Why?
If you and I both have kids, and we both start beating our kids at the same time, and we're ruthless, abusive parents, and you stop a year before I stop, that doesn't make us not ruthless, abusive parents.
Yeah,
so where in the Federalist Papers does it justify slavery?
Why does it matter whether or not? No,
that's
Charlie,
the framework of our country.
No.
Guys, she really had a point down there. I mean, like, both of you would be abusive parents. But you know what I feel about this? I feel like I really agree with her on, you know, the whole people trying to identify, trying to prove their, you know, their like identity when it comes to nationality. Because if you take it back to the days of slavery, I don't want to say America was racist now, because not just America, but a lot of countries, you know, had like the old days slavery, all those things. And putting it that America was racist, you're going to be saying that all those countries were racist, not just in the race of white and Black. No, not that. But if you get me, please tell me a hi in the comment section, because I know a lot of people are going to be confused by what I'm saying. And if you do not agree with me, please be polite also in the comment section. But yeah, I mean, if you go on TikTok, you're going to see when maybe people like, there's a particular clip, not clip sharp. There's a particular guy I watch on TikTok. He stays in Korea and like he interviews people, and like I hear a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm Korean America," and like I'm like, okay, that was, I think that was the first time I heard that. And I'm like, okay, so people do this thing where they're like, you know, I've heard it, I'm Black American. But like when I started hearing like Asian people were also from America, I was like a little bit confused because I started hearing I'm Korean American, I'm Chinese American, and I'm like, it's crazy because I know I've heard Black American, I've heard Latina, and I'm like, okay, so people like to prove their nationality identity, the national identity rather. They like to prove it to stay exactly where they're from, but trust me to go do research because I want to get to the root of this. I want to know when it started because instead of them, what Charlie's trying to prove is that they want to like, rather have it as like, I'm an American than I'm Latin American, I'm Black American, I'm Chinese American, I'm Korean American. Do you understand? So they want to, it wants a place where they can just be like, I'm an American. But I feel like it goes back in the days where people would now say, oh, I'm Latin American, oh, I'm Chinese American, oh, I'm Black American. So I wouldn't blame them. I don't think it's going to be easy to stop that because even in our present day, there are a lot of racists and people just want to put it out there that this is who I am, this is my identity when it comes to nationality. And I think that's it for this. But guys, tell me what you think about this. Why do you think, I really want to know, why do you think people, why do you think people would want to really put it out there when it comes to their national identity that they're an American, but like they want to put it out there that I am a Black American, or I am a Latin American. Why do I don't want to put it out there? What started this revolution? What made it this way? Like people could just come out to say, oh, it's just like, let's say for example, you wanted to say you're a Nigerian, but like Yoruba Nigerian, or you're coming to say you're a Ghanaian and you're like Ewe Ghanaian. Or what other tribe is there? I'm Ghanaian. Like it's crazy. So what made this whole thing start? Like I'm Black American, I'm Chinese American. Please put it down in the comment section. I really want to know. And right after this video, I'm going to search on it too. But guys, tell me what you think about this in the comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel. I love you guys.